Thank you for tuning in on this Sunday night, early Monday morning. Welcome to our Coin Collector Showcase, the final day, the final visit of the entire year. If you want to get coins for somebody that you love, if there's a collector in your life, this is the hour to tune in for. 60 minutes, and it is an action-packed, show-studded lineup. We've got error coins coming up later in the show. That's going to be fast and furious. We've got a coin coming up that is ultra rare, something that I heard Mike say. I ordered mine. I can't wait to share that with you. But who is Mike? Well, he is the man. Our resident numismatist, Mr. Mike Mizak, is here. Mike, sir, how many years now doing this?
30.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
30 years?
30 on television. I've been actually selling coins for almost 50.
You are a lifetime in this business,
a lifetime
right?
in this. Yeah, exactly. As a matter of fact, it's my only discernible skill.
But I will tell you, it's a good skill. And if there's one thing Mike taught me 11 years ago, 12 years ago when I arrived on HSN, he said, Adam, if you're gonna collect something, why not collect money? And that's wise.
Everybody collects something. Let's collect money. Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're gonna get started. Stay with us for the next 59 minutes. We're gonna have some fun. First up, a festive theme, a festive start.
And remember, today's our last coin shows for the year.
Yes, yes.
Okay, because we go in, we got to get ready for the big Today special and coming and all that. So this is your only opportunity for our holiday gold that we do every year. If you want to grab onto that.
Thank you, sir.
What these are our Orem notes. So these are our special Merry Christmas, as you can see, Happy Holidays. Yeah. These are sheets of solid gold.
Are you serious?
Each one of these is a sheet. This is our patented technology that we have, where we literally, it's basically 3D printing, but instead of with ink, we use solid gold.
And why not? That's what I say.
Why not? And so these are sheets of solid gold.
Oh, wow.
You get 6 sheets of solid gold, and then our proprietary $2 bill with the Christmas theme on it, our holiday theme that you're gonna put right in there as well, all in the collector album, $129.95. We've been doing this for several years now. It's always we've kind of redesigned. This is a little redesign. The Santa Claus is a little redesign right there. So we have all 6 of the pieces. Like I say, we're gonna have Merry Christmas. We have a couple of Merry Christmases, some Happy Holidays, and then a Peace and Joy. If you go to hsn.com, you can buy them individually as well with that. But if you want the collector book, I hand these out, and if you look and you get inside those, you can pull those out one at a time if you want to give them out individually.
Right. Look.
See, so that comes out, okay? Look. If you want to do that, and you can get all 6 of these. Like I said, the key to this, sheets of pure gold. So this is not like anything else, and like I said, it is assayable gold. So literally you can melt these down and you get like a little chunk of gold.
Can I feel one?
Yeah, absolutely.
You talk about an original gift idea, something that, grandparents would love to give to their grandchildren. This is gonna be it. Honestly, real gold is something that is fun, that is festive, and that's affordable, something that really has an intrinsic value to it, because you're talking about a precious metal. We only have a couple hundred of these. I mean, Mike, as you said, this is the last day to be able to order this anyway on special. Right,
precisely, and we didn't bring in that many. We have 100.
Right.
I have 100 sets that I'm able to do right here. Like I said, I mean, we have pure printed sheets of gold, and then look at our really cool, our fun festive $2 bill that we've done. This is our proprietary technology. Isn't that fantastic? We have a nice little Santa hat there on Thomas
you've sold
Jefferson.
One to me, Mike.
Yeah, there you go. Aren't they great? Yeah, they're fun.
Okay, guys, stay right there. We'll let you know when it's sold out. Remember, don't forget, everything has our extended return policy. I want to just show you this real fast, Mike. A quick tease to what's coming up, celebrating American innovation.
Absolutely, positively, the hottest thing in the marketplace today. I'm going to tell you something. This coin right here, where's the Pennsylvania? We got to get the PA, the Pennsylvania. I got to look at it right here.
Okay.
This coin right here. The only other Proof 70 Pennsylvania coin I found on the market in here, $8,000.
What?
$8,000. In an NGC,
right?
$8,000. I have got a very limited number of a perfect set. Perfect sets, you can't find them anywhere, let alone at $249.95.
Okay.
We'll talk about the innovation dollar here in a little bit, but this is 100% the key coin on this. They are almost impossible. Almost impossible.
Guys, that will come up very, very soon. We're going to head over, I believe, back to this way. Oh, this is a bit of movement tonight, Mike. We're going backwards and going forwards. I'm checking my get your steps in. Yeah. I love it. Okay, I want to read to you what I heard Mike say, because this is what prompted me to order our next coin. Rarest, my ears perk up when I hear that, annual issue Silver Eagle. We have 91 available. I was speaking to our producer, Erin. We believe these will be sold out within about 5 minutes at the absolute most. How big a deal is this, Mike?
Well, the presentation you were talking about is the 2019 S,
yes,
which I believe that the United States government is only the second time in their history that they did a supplemental minted proof eagle. Normally the proof silver eagle comes from the West Point mint.
Right.
Well, this year for only the second time they did it in a supplemental or second mint, which is the 2019 S. And so what I've been saying is we had some 2019 S's that I believe, given that, because we track all this stuff, I mean, we have like a war room, if you will, of everything, because it's public information.
Right.
And we track the trajectory of every single solitary coin that's out there, made by the U.S. Mint. And I've always said this year that the 2019 S is tracking to be the rarest annual issue Silver Eagle, which is true, which is 100%. I think we're absolutely tracking to that.
Okay.
But we'd sold several of those. And then the United States Mint just released a special subset of these. So I'm thinking that this is going to be the rarest, but this is the one that comes out of the limited edition silver set, which makes it even 3 times rarer. So this is the rarest of the rarest of the rare is what we're looking at right here. And we've got it in our exclusive first day of issue. You can see there's 686.
Yeah.
I have 91 left. I heard this one other time. I have 91 of these left, and that is going, you can see it right there.
Yeah.
That is going to be, now do not confuse this with the West Point minted Silver Eagle.
Right.
Do not confuse it with the already substantially incredibly rare 19S regular Silver Eagle.
Right.
This is from the limited edition set. The United States government is only going to make 50,000 sold out limited edition special sets that come out of this limited edition. So when it says limited edition set, now you have the rarest proof Silver Eagle ever made by the U.S. government, annual issue Silver Eagle. And we're talking about proof, we're talking about mint state, I'm even talking about burnished coins. At this point. So I mean, this is going to be the new king of the annual Silver Eagle, but then you have a little subset of rarity that makes it even rarer, even more desirable, and even more collectible. And I've got, what, about 7 dozen of those is all that I have left in the entire edition that is available 100% exclusively here at HSN.
So the one thing to know is that, Mike, we joke about doing this for 30, 40, 50 years. This is a gentleman that really knows his stuff, as you can tell. Whenever we look for a coin that's special, we look for rarity, and of course, you know, we talk about conditions, something that Mike has talked to me for so many years about. For those of you that are interested in owning something that really is for a privileged few, that's exactly what we've got here. With the folks that are currently ordering, I now have fewer than 50, so we are on track to a sellout. There are 4 minutes left. This is something, Mike, sadly you don't have a button that you can press and just bring a few more in, right?
No, once the Mint makes these, and they've announced the limit on these of 50,000 sets.
Right.
Now you have to understand, the rarest annual issue Silver Eagle ever put out by the United States government is going to be about 200,000 coins, 178,000 coins. This is going to be rarer than that. This is a subset of 50,000.
Wow. Which is hardly anything in the grand scheme of things.
Well, if you take a look at, for instance, 2011 United States Silver Eagle, the reverse proof, 25th anniversary reverse proof.
Right.
It made 100,000 of those coins. In this condition, when we sell them here, it's $1,100 or $1,200.
Oh my gosh.
This coin is twice as rare. Not only is this going to be the rarest annual issue American Silver Eagle, I believe it's going to be one of the 3 or 4 rarest Silver Eagles ever done by the United States government.
These are big words, big words.
There's a Silver Eagle that the United States government is about to put out. 2 weeks from now. It's the 2019 S, but enhanced reverse proof. The issue price from the United States Mint is $64.95. Current pre-sales on that coin, ungraded, uncertified, are $500.
No way.
Because they're only making 30,000 coins. There's only 50,000 of these coins, not 500, and it's certified, and it's first day of issue, and it's guaranteed, and it's limited edition, and it's only $239.95.
Guys, if you want it, you have to act right now. Right now. With everyone on the phone line, we're looking at maybe at this stage 35 to 40 left. There are no more. Once it's gone, it's gone. There is so much here. So you've got, you know, rare scarcity is there in terms of you just can't find these unless you're willing to pay top dollar. But then to Mike's point, you go through this list of first day of issue. Right? You've got this beautiful grading. All of it's done for you. Mike, you do the work.
Yeah, because it is certified. So it comes out of the limited edition set. Now, when I say there's 50,000 of these coins, there's not 50,000, there's 686 of these coins, right, because they're first day of issue, they're perfect, they're individual, they're certified, and all of that. You see 686 coins, yes, that you're going to have first day of issue. Those are available 100% exclusively from us here at HSN. And if you saw, we started the presentation with 91. Actually, we started the evening before you and I were here with 109 sold before we even got on the air right here. And that is the final quantity. So once those sell out, they can never be brought back. Again, there are only 686 individually numbered coins that will ever be done. They're done in pure silver. It is the San Francisco Mint. It is not only, because if you look at all these coins, the S Mint, this silver eagle, so the United States government has been making silver eagles since 1986. If you are looking at all the mintages of every proof silver eagle made by the United States government, annual issue silver eagle from 1986 to 2019, this is going to be the rarest coin. If you look at every mint state annual issue American silver eagle from 1986 through 2019, this is going to be the rarest coin. If you look at all the burnished American silver eagles made from 2006 to 2019, we believe this is going to be rarer than that, and that's the regular issue S Mint. Now add in the special subset from the limited edition set. And now you have something that's the rare, literally when I say the rarest of the rare, that seems like a throwaway line. Yeah. It's not at all. I literally mean the rarest of the rare.
Folks, there's no words. I mean, I've worked with Mike for so long. Hearing this, seeing this, understanding this is big. It is available right now for the final 2 or 3 dozen people, and then it's completely sold out. You won't be able to come back tomorrow and order it. It will not be here. So we're going to move along. I will keep you posted. We're busy on the phones. Obviously, a lot of folks ordering what's in the show. This is Mike's last day of the year, the last visit of the year. So if you want gifts for loved ones or maybe just something for yourself, tonight's the night to do it. Maybe apply for the HSN credit card and get extra bonuses like $20 off that first single item purchase. Call 1-800-695-1418 to find out more about it. And of course, if you are a coin collector fan, you always know to check out hsn.com to see the entire collection of what's on offer. When I say that Mike and the team put together a star-studded lineup, I really mean it. We're about to do something that we do not do very often, a complete set of Susan B. Anthony dollars. You talk about desirable. This is a fabulous opportunity. Mike, I've never done this set with you before.
Extraordinarily difficult set to put together. Okay. Extraordinarily difficult. Everybody, I think, remembers the Susan B. Anthony dollar. I mean, it came out, it was the dollar that looks like a quarter.
Right, right.
And so, I mean, the United States government desperately wants us to use a dollar coin instead of a dollar bill. And the reason behind that is it would save us a fortune. Right. Because dollar bills last about 14 months and dollar coins will last for 20 years. Right. So they bring it out in 1979 to great fanfare. People reject it immediately. Right. They make it 79, 80, and 81. Okay. That's it. It was done very special. You'll notice we have 3 uncirculated coins and a proof coin. Okay. As we do it today, there's usually a Philadelphia Mint and an S Mint San Francisco. Okay. This is really the last series of U.S. coins where they did a Philadelphia Mint, a Denver Mint, and a San Francisco Mint uncirculated, and a San Francisco Mint proof. Okay. So we have PDSS, PDSS, PDSS. Right. So that's what everybody is familiar with in the Susan B. Anthony collection. And if I was just selling that at my feature price of $149.95, it would be spectacular. They're all gem brilliant uncirculated. Okay. But the United States government, because by law they have to produce enough coins for circulation, after 18 years, the Treasury actually ran out of these silver dollars. Even as bad as they were, they gradually went away. They had to make 1 more year of them in 1999. They made a Philadelphia mint, a Denver mint, and then a Philadelphia minted proof coin. And so these 3 coins, these weren't in the mint sets, this wasn't in the proof set. So if you look at this coin right here, I have a nationally advertised catalog.
Yeah.
This coin is $39.95, $29.50, and $28.75. So you're basically about almost $90, you're actually over $90, $95 for these 3 coins. All these coins over here, for instance, if you look at the 1981s, I'm going to run right down here, $16.50, $16.50, $14, and $19. So basically, coin by coin, you're $300 if you would buy these individually. Right. We're $149, and I'm giving you the custom presentation box as well, and each and every coin is in its own individual airtight holder that you see with this as well. Now, if you'll notice that the set right here is 15 coins.
Right.
And as nature abhors a vacuum, so do I. And so we had this last little thing down here. So we just took a Susan B. Anthony $1, a 1979, and colorized it to fill that in there. So that's a nice little extra piece. By the way, these are like $8, $9, $10 out there in the marketplace by themselves. So we add that in. So now we're well over $300 plus, and of course that $300 doesn't count the fact that you get all of these as well. The key to this, 100% to me, it is absolutely positively complete, including the 1999 coins that the vast majority of Americans, the vast majority of even numismatists don't even know exist. Right. Because if you get a 1999 proof set, this coin's not even in it. Right. You get a 1999 mint set, this coin's not even in it. You get the last 3 S-minted uncirculated coins ever made by the United States government intended for circulation. Sure. So the nice part is you get the entire collection, every single solitary thing for $149.95.
And Mike's done all the work for us. His team have put it all together for us, so you don't have to piecemeal this. It's all there, the entire set, the complete set, and then even the bonus at the very end comes in the beautiful collector's case. And this is something special, because one of the things that I know has always been interesting, and you know, I said that we have an era coin lineup. We've got a wonderful showcase, only a few of each, but stories. There's always a story behind every coin presentation, and with this, understanding the reason and why it failed, right, Mike?
Right, and so then the next coin after this, year 2000, is the Sacagawea Golden Dollar.
There you go.
Okay, and so then they start the Sacagawea Golden Dollar, which has continued until today, and so what they did is, while it's still that same size, they made it a different color, so you can pick it out of your change, in essence. Excuse me, and so that's what you have. So this is the last and only of its kind.
Oh boy.
The small-sized American silver-colored dollar is what you're going to have. Because prior to that, you had the Eisenhower dollars and then the Peace dollars and the Morgan silver dollars, those big chunks, you know, manhole cover coins. Well, now you have a reasonably sized coin, but it was too close to a quarter, and so they stopped it, and then they started doing it in the Sacagawea Golden Dollar, which they do in the manganese brass. It's very, you know, and they do that in the presidential dollars and all those other dollars, now the innovation dollars that we'll talk about as well. And so you put all that together. So this set kind of fits right in the middle. This set is absolutely unique. This is a set that they did not make a whole lot of. And so to be able to get the entire set, particularly at a feature price and a coin by coin, and I was just looking at this, they actually in this catalog do sell the colorized coins, $21.
Yeah, and that's our bonus.
Yeah, right. And so you add this right here, this is $110 for these 4 coins.
That's ridiculous.
$110 for these 4 coins. Add in basically the box, which is $19.95, and these holders are 59 cents a piece. Right. Yet in the box and this row, you're $149. We'll give you what everybody else considers to be the complete Susan B. Anthony set for virtually a bonus, if you will. You know, is ultimately what it comes down to.
You can't talk about more compelling than that. Over $300 on a piece-by-piece case. You're getting it for less than half of that, as it were. So a fabulous opportunity. Final few dozen before this is sold out. In all the years working with Mike, I've never presented this before. It is something that's rare to bring all of them together. Gem Brilliant uncirculated, a fabulous buy. Thank you for your orders. Use the FlexPay. It gets it home for $37.49. Still to come, the era coins are on the way. We want to talk about something that's coming up in a little bit, celebrating the American Legion. Such a wonderful topic, a great subject. Mike, there's only 43 of these available. They're saying we might not even get to it.
Right, here's the interesting thing about the American Legion dollar. So they do, the United States government traditionally does 2 commemorative silver dollars every year.
Right.
One of them tends to fall by the wayside. For whatever unknown reason, I don't get it,
right.
It was the American Legion dollar this year. So if you look at the mintages, how many of these they've sold. So a coin that is phenomenally rare, like the 1995 W American Silver Eagle, they made 31,000. That's, in this condition, a $30,000 coin.
Right.
You know how many of these mint state coins they've made?
How many?
About 5,000.
Oh my goodness.
It's one of the rarest commemorative dollar coins ever made by the United States government. Not a single solitary person knows about it. Okay. One of the rarest commemorative coins ever made. We have a first day of issue edition of only 98 coins. I've never actually got around to airing it.
Right.
50-something of them have been bought on hsn.com.
Right.
We figured we'd give you a minute or two, if we get to it, for the 4 dozen remaining coins of what is going to be, I think, one of the truly great and rare coins that the United States government has put out.
If you know somebody that's served or is serving and you want to get them something special, that has there's a lot of heart to that. There's a lot of meaning and a lot of sentiment to it. Something tangible. We'll let you know if it doesn't sell out quite yet. We'll go back to it, but an amazing opportunity. And again, Mike is done after today for 2019. This is the last visit of the year. We're going to roll along a 2-coin set, 1921 Morgan and a 1922 piece silver dollar.
This is, I can't tell you. We did this about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
We sold 1,000 pairs. We sold 1,000 pairs of these. We tried to, since it's my last show of the year for gifts, this is as gifty as it gets right here in coins. These are 2 authentic United States silver dollars. So each one of these has nearly an ounce of silver in it.
Okay.
You have a 1921 Morgan and 1922 piece dollar in brilliant uncirculated condition. Look at this. For basically $49.99.
That's ridiculous.
Look at that. For basically $49.99. Absolutely original, brilliant, uncirculated, nationally advertised catalog. The piece dollar's 102 and the Morgan's 113.
Okay, guys, we're more than half off.
More than half off silver. You have to understand, it wasn't that long ago that these coins melted for $99.95.
Right.
I mean, at $50 an ounce silver, this is $100 worth of silver. There's nearly 2 ounces of pure silver in here. I have got them, and we've got them in the custom box, in the custom holder that you see right here, for basically $49.99 a piece. And let me explain to you. So the Morgan silver dollar had a long and storied history. First made in 1878, last made in 1921.
Right.
Then, you know, World War I came along, and the end of World War I, it was such a dramatic and horrific war that we made a peace dollar that you see right here. And so that is what that was about. And it says, "In God we trust." That is not an error where the trust is a V.
Right.
If you remember your American history, V for victory was the symbol. That's what the government said all the time. And if you look at this, in one of the first times ever, the reverse of an American coin almost always has an eagle on it.
Yes.
And the eagle usually has in its talons, as it does in the Morgan silver dollar, the arrows of war and the olive branch of peace.
Right.
One in one talon and one in the other, saying, if you want to have peace, that's fine. If you want to have war, that's fine. But in this one, it was only the olive branch of peace. Everybody had had enough war at that particular point. And so that's why the eagle is not in flight. So this is this is what American eagles looked like for years. There's the arrows of war. There's the olive branch of peace.
Right.
This is what they looked like for 200 years. At the end of World War I, they said, we're just going to go with the olive branch of peace for a while here, is ultimately what it came down to. These are 100% original. They're not reprinted. They're not restruck. They're not redone in any way, shape, or form. It is truly a spectacular opportunity.
So they were made to be circulated, right?
At the time, of course.
So these are in fantastic condition.
These are brilliant uncirculated. So these survived all the melts.
Right.
The fact that these circulated until 1964 in the United States, silver dollars circulated on a regular basis in this country. As a matter of fact, when I first started my coin collecting days, and I was going to the coin club the third Wednesday of every month, and I was a 10-year-old paper boy, so that would have been something right in there. I would buy these coins, and they would cost me $1.10.
Oh my God.
Okay, there was a 10-cent premium to the face value for brilliant uncirculated, and not just the 21s and the 22s, but any of the Morgan silver dollars. I mean, a really expensive Morgan silver dollar was like $2. bucks at the time. Okay, that of course is long by the wayside. And to your point, these are original uncirculated condition. So not only do you get the silver, not only do you get the historic value, but you get the fact that these are original, brilliant, uncirculated that have survived now nearly 100 years.
Guys, it's our most popular item of the show so far. We're doing 2 minutes or sell out. It's at this stage $50 discount. It's half off what you could find in a nationally advertised catalog. It's $99.95. It's a dynamic duo. It's the last and it's the first. We're doing it on 3 flex pay of $33 and change. Anybody in your life that you know loves coins, or you want to get something that has some value, something that's special, something that commemorates significant events, this is it. Lowest priced item of the entire show, one of the more meaningful pieces for sure. You're not choosing, you do receive both of them for this price. But you have to start calling sooner rather than later. They are going. You said they'd go fast though, Mike.
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
And you weren't kidding around.
I think we sold 1,000 pairs in prime time last time.
There you go. There you go.
One last thing. We have about a minute here.
Yes.
I want to give you a little inside information. They just had the big Mint Symposium. Actually, basically the 12 biggest coin dealers in the United States met with the United States Mint.
Right.
And one of the programs that they have coming out in 2021 is they are going to reprint the Morgan silver dollar. So this will be done in 2021 for the 100th anniversary. We believe that it may be done in 24 karat gold. It will certainly be done in silver, likely to do the peace dollar in 1922 as well. But what's going to happen, and I probably shouldn't be telling everybody this, is the fact that these 1921 Morgans are going to go absolutely insane because you'll need to pair them, because you're going to need to pair them. And when the United States government makes those in 2021, and that is right around the corner, it is going to be absolutely, truly huge. I mean, it'll just be majestic when they redo these coins. They're going to do them in proof. They're going to do them in everything. But the original coin from 1921 will become absolutely one of the greatest collectibles. Now is the time. Buy ahead of because starting next year, myself and every coin dealer is going to start hoarding 1921 Morgan silver dollars. So
Mike just said inside information. I always love inside information. Mike, you just talked about a symposium of the 12 biggest coin dealers. So you were there?
Yeah, of course.
Guys, this is the difference that HSN has always been proud of. This isn't just a coin collecting show. This is a coin collecting show with one of the most formidable coin collectors and experts in America today. That's Mr. Mike Mezak. He is an authority. He is a source. He's a man that knows. And if Mike's saying this is an amazing buy, not just because it's a low price, but because of what is yet to come, then we got to pay attention. Stay in the ordering process. We see you there, Mike. Final words on this?
Look, get it now. Last show of the year. Solid silver, great price. Silver takes off again. These could double, triple, quadruple because of the silver content. Now, if silver goes down, I mean, you know, when's that going to happen? Right. Like I said, I'm not clairvoyant. I don't know. But these are incredible. Absolutely one of the great gifts that we would have in the show right here.
Okay, we're not done, folks. We've got error coins coming up. We've got specialty pieces, and we've saved some of the best for last. Don't forget, though, it is day 4 of our 12 Days of Christmas event, and today only, get free shipping and 5 flex pay on all food all day long. But don't wait, because at midnight tonight, this deal goes away, and we're unwrapping our 5th day of Christmas special deal. Visit hsn.com and search 12 days to find special deals and great gifts. There is something for everybody on your list, not just the coin collectors. Stay with us. Mike and I have 30 minutes and amazing finds. Mike, final visit, his last chance, your last chance of the year. We'll see you after this.
Find the perfect gift this holiday season at HSN, like this delicious 6-piece gourmet popcorn set by Pops A Lot. Each batch is popped fresh daily and comes in all your favorite flavors, like slow-simmered caramel, cocoa powder, and sweet Vietnamese cinnamon. The festive holiday packaging is perfect for easy gifting, so keep a few for yourself and share the rest with friends. Search 676-471 at hsn.com. Find your merry all season long at HSN.
The true goal of the Simply Mint collection is bringing all my experience of cooking for the last 30 years to you at home to make you realize that anyone can do this. There's pleasure involved in making food. You'll be amazed how easy it is to be a chef.
thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list
And make monthly payments with no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew,
a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get the best deals on holiday shopping. Enjoy extra flex on beauty, fashion, and jewelry gifts all the time. And 12-month VIP financing on electronics, toys, and home items $3.99 and up. Plus exclusive VIP offers. And there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size and may not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
I mean, Mike, I don't want to, folks. I'm in a bit of a position now, you see, because I don't want to break trust or kind of say something I shouldn't say. But I'm going to tell you what Mike just said to me, because the thing is, I wasn't a coin collector until I met this man, and I made it a habit of mine before every single show to ask Mike, what should I buy? Tell me one thing to buy. I didn't get a chance to see Mike tonight because I was doing the KitchenAid mixer. God's honest truth, we went to break just now, and Mike looked at me, and he said, Adam, you need to buy this. You've got to buy this. And he then went on to explain to me
And I don't say
why.
that like about all the sets.
No.
3 or 4 times in all the years, you got to buy this one.
I want Mike to explain to you what he said to me, and I'm going to keep you posted because we expect these to be gone momentarily as you realize how rare this is. Okay, Mike, please elaborate on what you were saying.
Well, so the United States government makes this great, incredible new program called the American Innovation Series.
Right.
So they're doing it based on the presidential dollars and the state quarters. So they're doing the golden dollars. They're doing every single state and union in the order of statehood, and they're doing themes that are entrepreneurs, inventions, things that make America, 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 innovation.
Right.
They did something that they'd never done. They did an inaugural coin in 2018. They released December 14th of December 14th, 2018. Released it for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So that's the start. They just released the 4-coin set.
Okay.
That's what we have here in Perfect 70. Now, I've done that many times. Here, we've sold the set in 70.
Right.
This set is a problem.
Why?
It's a monstrous problem.
Why?
So we look at all these cool designs. So here you have Delaware's Annie Jump Cannon. She designed the system for classifying the stars. But this is the coin, the Pennsylvania. I want you to get in close on that. They're celebrating here, in essence, the creation of the polio vaccine. Okay. And if you look up in here, you'll see that's a polio molecule. And look at all the detail they've done in there. The fact of the matter is, because of that, it is virtually impossible. It is virtually impossible to get this coin in proof 70.
Because of the way it's done, the design on it?
Because of the way that it's designed. We've had batches where we sent in, I know someone who sent in 1,000 sets to be graded and got 0 70s.
No way.
0. I sent a batch in, I had some NGC coins that we were going to bring in here.
Yeah.
We got 170.
No way.
We sold that for $9,500 for the one NGC 70. Okay, to another dealer. Goodness knows what he resold it for, probably 12 or 15,000.
Right.
In the annex, we happened to get a pretty decent batch. I have a couple of hundred of these. Okay. And so we graded thousands and thousands and thousands of these sets, and I got a couple of hundred, basically, of the 70 in the Pennsylvania. So I do not know of any place else that you can get a complete PR 70 set, whether it be I'm not aware of any PCGS 70s in the Pennsylvanias.
Okay.
I'm not aware of more than a handful of NGCs, and those are running anywhere between $8,000 and $12,000 at this point. There are, as to my knowledge, I've not seen anybody else have an annex available for sale.
Okay.
So for me to be able to, and understand all the other coins are in 70, this is basically about my normal price for a PR 70 set. even though this coin is virtually, incredibly, phenomenally difficult to get. So much so that if you look at this, okay, the auto ship on this.
Yeah.
So this is the first year and it has 5 coins.
Okay.
The second year, which is going to be the 2020, which will be a 4-coin set, is only $179.
Okay.
Okay, because you don't have the 2018 inaugural coin as well.
Right.
And we're not assuming that we're going to have the difficulty of the Pennsylvania, who knows?
Right.
But this way you lock in your coins. So if these end up being just as crazy, you've absolutely killed it. You're going to get the collector box with this as well. But this is the key. This is the coin right there. You go out, and oftentimes I could say, you go out there and look, and you might be able to find it for $2. There's no other place that you can find this coin for $249. No place out there for the Pennsylvania. I've seen these coins selling for $600 to $800, okay, in the 70s here. They're all extremely difficult to get. So, while you kind of chew on that for a little bit, let me go over what the coins are, because I think they're very interesting. And remember, this is the first year of an 11-year program that is going to honor American innovation, and you can be guaranteed your entire set right now, one call, gets them all.
Guys, we're getting some information through. How many left now, Erin, are you saying? Okay, if you are a firm fan of Coin Collector and you know Mike and you watch Mike, then you already realize the value of this, which is why I think so many folks are ordering on in. I've never seen Mike use these kind of terms before. I mean, he described this as a monstrous affair trying to get this together. Last call going out now at $249. This can't be repeated at this price.
Well, no, and that's the problem. I think next time, who knows, 300, 350,
just goes
500, who knows? I mean, I have no idea. You know, we got a good batch. What if our next batch, you know, we send in 1,000 like a friend of mine and get 0.
Right.
We're sending 1,500 and get 0.
Which is what's happening. You're getting so few good ones.
That's exactly right. I had a guy, because I heard that they were grading badly, so I called a guy. I said, do you have 30 sets of these things? Right. He goes, yeah. And he sold me 30 sets. And he called me and says, I cannot produce and give to you a single solitary set. I'm sorry. I have to renege on this. I cannot produce these sets at any price. It's
You've
not
got me excited now.
Is ultimately what it comes down to. Now, I think I have several hundreds of these. Okay. But I planned on these being here for the evening show as well. I have a primetime show tonight from 6 to 8
you may have
PM.
a problem.
I may have a problem because I only have what I have on these.
Right.
And at this point, replacing them or getting them back into the system because of the rarity, particularly of the Pennsylvania. But understand, none of them are you know, a piece of cake.
Easy to find.
I mean, the best of these are grading at 40% right now.
God,
now, normally,
terrible.
you know, brand new proof coins right out of a proof set, we can usually count on 50 or 60% in terms of being able to get 70 because they're untouched by human hands. But we're talking about the Pennsylvania at this point, I believe, is grading at less than 1%.
Which is terrible.
Overall, it's unprecedented in modern American numismatics.
Wow.
In modern American numismatics, 1% is unprecedented.
Wow.
I believe it's grading at a lesser percentage than 1%.
So this is a headache.
This is a problem. So now let's talk about, so this was the inaugural coin. They've never done this before. Now understand, these coins were not in the proof set this year. They were released as their own proof set, and the government just didn't do a good job. This coin was released last year. We had to save coins. Okay, we had to save coins from last year to be able to do this. Now we're gonna go over here. So the very first coin, this is the Delaware. They released 4 coins this year. That is Annie Jump Cannon. She designed a system of classifying the stars that we use to this day. And so, once again, American innovation, entrepreneurship. Then you're gonna go over here, honoring the polio vaccine that you're going to have. And then you go down to New Jersey, which is the light bulb. Of course, Edison set up his Menlo Park that you're going to have right there. And so you're going to have New Jersey and the light bulb, this beautiful
coins.
Now, if you look at these coins and the detail to each one, you understand why they're so difficult to get in perfect condition, why they're so phenomenally difficult to get in perfect condition. And then right next door to that is another famous thing that many people have never heard of. It's called the Trustees Garden. It was in essence the first federal, although it was state at the time, garden made in 1791, I believe, 1791, 1792, something like that, where they started this garden of indigenous American plants that was in Georgia. And so they call that the Trustees Garden of the United States of America, to be trustees of these plants that you can see, in their kind of Native American plants that are going to be within that. And so those are the first 4 coins in the set that that you're going to have. Now, the key to this is you get all 5 coins.
Yes.
So do the math. We're $49.99 a coin.
Right.
Now, let me explain something to you. So let's say you got a proof set. Okay, you bought the 4-coin proof set from the United States government. That's like $30.
Okay.
Okay, ungraded, uncertified. Now you send it in to get it certified. So you're gonna spend $15 to send those coins in.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend $24 a piece to grade them.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're gonna spend, get a $10 service fee on the whole deal. You're gonna send $15 to send them back.
Right.
So now you're looking at, that's $130, $140, about $150 for these. Okay, for this right here. Oh, you got to add in this $175,
right.
$180 to do that. Now, understand, that's one set.
Right.
And if this is grading at 1%, okay, so that's 180. Now you have to do that 100 times.
Well, it's ridiculous. You can't do
That's
it.
$17,000.
It's getting silly.
Okay, so now it's $249.
Right.
And people say, you know, well, how can you do it? Well, first of all, I don't pay $24 to grade a coin. And understand, if you call up Annex and say, look, I'll grade 1 million coins a year with you, they'll give you a heck of a discount. I promise you. And unless you want to do that, you better know somebody who does, and you do if you're watching this program.
We know you.
Yeah, they know me. And so that's why we're able to do it. That's the coin. You can look high, you can look low, you can look anywhere you want to look. This coin in absolutely perfect PR70 is I think, by conditional rarity, the rarest modern issue American coin that has been put out by the United States government, probably in a quarter of a century.
Okay, folks, I said this was a big lineup tonight. I mean, every single one has been special, has been important, has been rare. We see you there, and we are trying to process the calls quickly. I know it's late at night. I know you are maybe getting sleepy. We promised you something big. This is selling like crazy. I wish we had 500 bazillion of them, because quite frankly, with this type of response, you would expect these to be something special, and they are. You're getting something that other folks, quite frankly, wouldn't be able to do. At $249.95, we'll send it to you. You can inspect them, look at them, enjoy them. You have till the end of January. It is a wonderful opportunity tonight. We're putting a 4-minute clock on the screen, folks. We're slicing our presentation time down a little bit to 4 minutes now, based upon the
You have to leave me a few for tonight, okay? We do have a big crowd. So final show of the year is 6 to 8 p.m. I have to have a few of these left.
I'm making no promises, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. Let's make no promises. So ultimately, what does it come down to? So first of all, you have the first coins in a set.
Yes.
You have the first time the United States government has ever done an inaugural coin, which is what this is. So now they released the first year of issue, but it's not complete without this coin right here. And I want to show you something really, really cool.
Okay.
So let's flip this over.
Yeah.
And look at the reverse. Isn't that absolutely stunningly gorgeous?
Spectacular.
I want to flip this over, and I want to show you something really, really cool. The United States government's really never done this before. Now look at this coin and look at this coin.
Yeah.
What's different?
Let me look up close. Oh, I see something different right there, yeah.
It's called a privy mark.
What is that?
That is the wheel, the gear that is the United States symbol of the Innovation Dollar program. And they have put it on the reverse of all the coins. It wasn't on the inaugural coin.
Right.
The United States government, it's only the second time in their history they've ever put a privy mark on a coin, where they just do that. So that's the coin, and they put the little privy mark in there to determine that that's part of the Innovation Dollar set, so that they've marked the coin. Wow. That they've never done that before. And this is the reverse on, I mean, is that as beautiful of a reverse
as anything you've ever seen?
As anything you've ever seen. So now you have this Innovation Dollar set. None of them will be released into circulation. The proof coins were not in the proof set. Okay. The uncirculated coins were not in the min set. Okay. I believe next year they're not going to put them in the proof set. They're going to be individually available only. So that's a new thing. It guarantees rarity at a level unlike anything to begin with. Right. So just the coins, just in gem proof.
You started from a great place.
Just started from the rarest modern issue American coin that there is. Now we add in what we call conditional rarity. Right. In other words, how hard is it to get a coin in good or perfect condition? And this coin defines rarity in modern American numismatics at a rate that no other set has done since as long as I've been here at HSN, for as long as I've been selling coins on TV, for as long as I've been collecting coins. This puts rarity into a new definition. This coin right here.
Why?
Because none of them are great and perfect.
Why?
Well, because of the design. Look at that design. So when they designed this, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. They put a polio molecule on there. But now because part of what a 70 coin is, it's not that it doesn't have any imperfections. Okay. But when the die strikes it, it has to fill the die completely. Okay. And if you look in here, all these little dots in here, they're just not filling the die. Okay. So we're only getting 70s on probably the first 25 or 50 strikes out of a die, maybe 100 strikes out of a die, and a die is only going to last about 5,000 coins.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that's why you're getting this rarity. Anywhere on the die whatsoever creates an impossibility to get this coin. As a matter of fact, this coin is so bad, generally speaking with today's modern technology, to get a PR69 is a virtual guarantee. Okay. This coin is grading in PR69 less than 50%. Less than 50% in PR6. This coin is hard in PR69. We're seeing 68, 67s, even 66s, where some of these molecules up here are getting barely struck towards the end of the die life. Now, at some point, hopefully the United States government changes that, but we're already. Right. We're already in November. Right. I mean, they're already making Silver Eagles for next year. They're already getting ready for next year. They're pretty much done with this year.
Guys,
you got to get this, and then you get the auto ship, and that way your price is
can't go up.
It can't go up.
The responsibility is yours.
That's right, 100%. Your price can never go up. Your delivery is guaranteed, and you get the entire set. Absolutely guaranteed. $179 going forward because it's 4 coins per year.
So I'm getting mine. As soon as I get off, I'm going to get this. I wish you were here in the break when you could have heard what Mike said to me. For what it's worth, the insider scoop is Mike told me, Adam, get this one, right? Stay right there. We'll keep you posted. It's the most popular selection this evening for good reason. Quick reminder, Mike, something else that was a big deal earlier in the show. Again, rarity, an important word tonight, was our 2019 Proof 70 fabulous first day of issue Silver Eagle from the Proof set. We are down to the final about 2.5 dozen at this stage, Mike. But we
it's a little sad.
It's a little sad. All good things, right?
Yeah, and what's happening once again? This is going to be the rarest annual issue American Silver, the 2019 S. Okay. But it's out of the limited edition set, which, like I said, literally makes it the rarest of the rare, the rarest of the rare.
Guys, we are, again, please bear with us. If you use automated express ordering, it's your fastest way in. We're going to keep things rolling tonight. Still some wonderful, wonderful selections in our final 14 minutes together. Next up, another dynamic duo.
We're going to go vintage here.
Okay, vintage, old school.
We're going to go vintage, old school, just a couple of minutes here. So you're going to have to get in close on these 2 coins. Remember we talked about the Morgan silver dollar? Yeah. Okay. So this is the very first year of issue. This is the 1878 Morgan silver dollar. And we talk about dies. Yeah. And different guys, they had to engrave the dies by hand. Right. And different guys kind of did different things. Okay. And you create these rarities because of the die varieties. And if you look at this, you look at the coin. Yeah. Now start focusing in and focus in on the eagle. I'm looking. And focus in on the breast of the eagle. I see it. This is what's called a flat breast, and that's what's called a round breast. I see the difference. Yes, the round breast is significantly rarer. Somebody just carved it better. Right. Okay, these are 100%, okay, 100%. Original first year of issue 1878 Morgan silver dollars with what we call the 2 different breast varieties within this. They're going to come in this great little pack right here. Isn't that fantastic? I love it. So you're going to see 1878, so first year of issue. So these coins are rare and exceptional and collectible in and of their own. Now add in the 2 different reverse varieties of this. Yeah. And you have collectability basically at an entirely different level that I think is absolutely positively spectacular. So first year of issue, imminently collectible, but then 2 varieties, the one which is more common and then the one which is far rarer. So you have both of the really cool eagle varieties on the reverse. This is a fun one, right? This is, you can see the flat versus the fuller breast. And you can absolutely see it. Yeah, it's noticeable when Mike shows us. And we go next door, you can see that it's, I mean, it just, the head of the eagle just kind of sticks out there. See that?
Yes.
You can absolutely see the difference between the flat and the rounded breast that you're going to have on that coin right there.
Same coin, two different varieties.
And that happens all the time with the older coins. That you reuse dies, guys would just carve stuff in there, and a couple of the coins we're going to show after these are some of the greatest rarities in American numismatics, but they're not priced like as rare as they are. They're really cool things. I'll explain them to you here in a little bit. Like I said, we have about a minute left on these because I want to get to the other varieties of the coins that we have as well. So these are very cool. So this is that first year of issue that you're going to have with this, and then you have the two different varieties. But then I've got, coming up right after this, I've got some really cool, like money-saving, government was trying to save money 100 years ago. We'll go through how that happened here in just a little bit. Okay. This is one of my favorite coins because it's also first year of issue.
Stay right there. We're wrapping it up, folks. We have so many wonderful things to get to. 10 minutes left. A quick reminder, we might not get to the American Legion coin. It is available, very special. Mike, give us 20 seconds on the American Legion coin.
The American Legion coin, like I said, so the United States government makes 2 commemorative dollars every single year.
Yeah.
One of them kind of falls by the wayside.
Yes.
And then this one really fell by the wayside. Right. For some reason, they just didn't sell a lot of the American Legion dollars. And they make them in proof and they make them in uncirculated. Well, this is the uncirculated. A truly rare American Silver Eagle is a 30,000 limited edition.
Right.
This coin has like 5,000 minted. I only have 98 in our first day of issue. We've got, what do we have, 22 dozen? 20. Yeah, we have 20. We have a dozen and a half left. I can't restock them first day of issue. Is gone, obviously, with this. But this coin, this is some of my best coins, my best buys, my best collectibles are the fall between the cracks coin.
Yeah. And
this is the embodiment of that. And then it's American Legion, so who's not going to be happy owning an American Legion coin?
With such significance behind it and meaning for so many of us, somebody in the family maybe who serves or is serving, a fabulous, fabulous, tangible thing to get them. Okay, I want to introduce, because in these next 10 minutes, we want to knock your socks off. In our final 10 minutes, we're going to go to some era coins, the likes of which I've never presented with Mike before. Mike, we have 3 minutes or sell out. It will be fast and furious. These are rare.
I sell these basically one time per year.
Okay.
Because it takes me 1 year to get, I have like 100 coins.
Okay.
This is for tonight, and if there's any left for tonight.
Okay.
So the United States government in 1900, the Carson City Mint operated from 1878 to 1893.
Okay.
But when they shut it down, they kept the dies.
Okay.
They sent the dies to New Orleans.
Okay.
And 7 years after the end of the Carson City Mint, a minter went in there and kind of shaved off the CC and put an O on it, but you still can see the CC.
You can see it.
This is, and it's very, very rare. It was only like 2 dies. Okay, so there's only a very small number of these coins. So you can see it is an O over CC. There are over dates in coins, but over mint marks are phenomenally difficult to get. Now here's the amazing part. So this technically, as an O over CC, makes this one of the rarest Carson City Morgan silver dollars ever made by the United States Mint. Okay. I can't sell you any Carson Cities for $169. As a matter of fact, you take an 1889 CC Carson City silver dollar in this condition, $12,000, something like that. This coin's fairly significantly rarer than the 89cc because it's O over cc. But the thing is because it's not technically the date, the cc, even though it's 7 years after the end of the Carson City Mint, even though that's the case. So if you look at this, and instead of making a whole new die, they just redid the dies from Carson City and just carved in and just punched. They used a punch actually, and they punched. They just kind of, the guy kind of lazily tried to cut off the cc and then punched the O over the top, and it was there was just a couple of old CC dies laying around. All the other ones were brand new and they were fine. They punched on the O, no problem. But there's a very, very, very tiny of these where the O over CC. Any Carson City Morgan silver dollar is phenomenally desirable, phenomenally valuable, and phenomenally collectible. But the rarest of all those is the O over CC, the over date of a mint mark, and it's the only one of these that is going to be out there. Plus, it's 1900, so you have a millennial, you have a a century coin anyway. With that is one of my favorite all-time coins that we're going to have.
Guys, it's taken Mike over 1 year to bring it to air, and in that year, he was only able to bring to air about 100. With everyone on the phone now, I have 35 remaining. Last call if you want it. We're going to roll along since it will sell out. If you're dialing now, you'll get one, but don't hesitate. This same story is going to be for the next 3 coins. That's why each one is 3 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. This next one, there are 107 available. 3 flex pay, 129. Mike, 3 minutes or sell out. Tell me about this.
This was even lazier. They didn't even scrape off the S.
Let me see, let me see.
They just punched the O right over the S. And so you have an O, excuse me, and there's the S mint mark right in the middle of it. They just took a San Francisco die, reverse die, and just punched an O right over the top of it.
Oh my gosh.
And this was in 1882. So they took an 1882 S minted, or it's actually, they were probably, my guess is the 1881 dies that were left over. They shipped them to New Orleans. Because New Orleans always, it was the oldest mint. They got all everybody else's old dies and everything. Sure. So they did the best they could. So the guy says, well, if you're going to give me this, I'm just going to punch an O right over the top. Now, if you look at this coin, the 1882 O over S, and if you look at in terms of how many of these are existing, this would be like the 7th rarest Morgan silver dollar in existence in terms of what is on the O over S. And this one is so easy to see. The other one you might need a loop. If you look at this, if we get in close, you're quite likely to be able to see it with the naked eye right there.
About 60 left, everybody.
If you get in there, you can absolutely see that with the naked eye. If you get in close on the O, between the D and the O and dollar, that little blob right above that. Yeah. I mean, that's how lazy this guy was that did this in 1882. You can see the little slash right through the middle of it to get that. So it is very, 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 very desirable in that regard. And so you've got this, and it's 100% original, not reprinted, restruck. Now, if you look at the other coins in terms of rarity around this, so the 6th rarest Morgan silver dollar is going to sell for $8,000 in this condition, and the 8th rarest is going to sell for $7,000, and you got this one in the middle at $129.95. So it's one of my great things, and it's just, you know, the government, this is what we got, this is what we're going to do. And so you have 1880, and you have O over S with the 1880 on this. Absolutely one of my favorite things. We only have 100 of these. Like I said, I basically sell them once a year because I buy them. Every time I see it, I buy it. And they are so incredibly difficult to get. They're highly desirable from collectors to be able to get these mint mark overdates.
Mike, they're letting me know with everyone on the phone line, it's nearly gone. In fact, what happened with the American Legion? Okay, if you want the American Legion, we're under 20. Should we do it real fast?
Well, because we just got in a question, and they go, so you're telling us what now? Like I said, so the United States government makes 2 commemorative dollars every year. Right. They're allowed to make 400,000. Okay. And they break them up between proof and mint state, but they make them to order. Okay. So instead of there being 200,000 of these, there's more like 5,000. Right. Okay. Now, if there was an American, well, I can tell you, there's an American Silver Eagle coming out that's going to have 30,000 mintage. Okay. Okay. I suspect by the time I get that on the air in January, it's going to be $2,000. Wow. Okay. It's like right now, $500 or $600 or $700 uncertified on grade. Unbelievable. This coin is only about 6 times rarer than that. That's unbelievable. And it's absolutely perfect. There's only 98 first days available exclusively from us. We got 12 left is all that we have. I did not realize, because when this first came out, we had 98. That's what we had. We never actually even did it. We did the proof version of this. And then I looked and I saw the mintages and I said, what do we have left of these? Well, our astute collectors had already bought 50 in essence on HSN.com. And so I figured we'd bring the last 40 in for the show tonight. And that's exactly what's happening. This honors the American Legion as well.
Guys, we're going to leave that one there. That will not be seen again, folks. That will not be seen again. That will not appear in tonight's show because it is now virtually sold out. Less than 10 left. So stay on the phone line for that one. Since we've sold out of so much and got through so much, we might as well end the show revisiting one of our spectacular pieces, the most affordable of the entire night, the ultimate giftable for Mike's last day of the year. Mike, $99 for 2 coins.
That's not each. Okay, now if you go into the nationally advertised catalog, they're about $110 a piece on average. We're $49.99. This is an original United States 1922 brilliant uncirculated piece dollar that you see right here. and an original 1921 brilliant uncirculated Morgan silver dollar to go with it.
Right.
Both of these coins are solid silver, 900 silver, nearly an ounce apiece.
Right.
They are 100% original. They are not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. Keep in mind, they come in their own individual airtight holders. I pulled that out for you to see.
Yeah.
Look at that coin. I mean, it's just absolutely positively stunning.
Look how bright it is.
Look at that. And it looks like it was made yesterday, 1922, almost 100 years old. You have the 1921 Morgan that goes with that as well, the last year of issue of the Morgan. Technically the first year of issue of the peace dollar.
Yeah.
They made a 1921 peace dollar, but it's technically a commemorative. It's like high relief. It's crazy coin.
Right.
This coin right here is the first year of regular issue peace dollar. Last year, the Morgan silver dollar. You get the pair at $99.95. And as our last thing, as I was telling you, remember, in 2021, the United States government is going to redo the Morgan silver dollar. Get them today before they go absolutely, positively insane, and that will happen.
And that was the inside scoop from Mike when he was at the symposium with some of the biggest dealers out there with the mint, folks. We're excited if you'd like to get it. We're also doing this on 3 flexible payments at $33 and change. Grand finale tonight.
6 to 8 p.m.
6 to 8 p.m. Tune in for Mike's final 2 hours of 2019. Thanks to our resident numismatist, the amazing Mr. Mike Mezak. And of course, thanks to you for watching our Coin Collector. Every great home needs a KitchenAid stand mixer. Mike and his wife have got one now.
22 years.
22 years. How long will you have yours? Find out with this. Good night.